Welcome to Backpage Blues Part 2. It's time for my favourite part of the week. I'm still joined by Charlie the Hurricane Skillen, and remember to stay tuned because there's a giveaway at the end of this video. Right, we should start by answering some of your questions. Our first one's from Dave. Dave wants to know, Charlie, should we be concerned regarding the future of Eden Hazard at Chelsea?
Immediately, I don't think so. There's a lot of reports in there, mainly from the French paper L'Equipe, that Hazard is unhappy at Chelsea and wants to move to Real Madrid. So the Mail, we don't think there's too much in that at the minute. Hazard's one of the players that Mourinho hasn't seen eye to eye with this season. But
this is horrible.
I know, but I wouldn't be too worried at the minute. I know he hasn't played that well this season, but he is absolutely key to Chelsea. Chelsea, as a club, both Mourinho and the fans and the club's hierarchy want to make him absolutely central to the future. They proved that by giving him a new contract last season. I think Hazard is owed a bit of dodgy form.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think that Real Madrid are always interested in the best players in the world. Obviously, Hazard is one of those, maybe not his current form, but I wouldn't be too worried at the minute. I can't see him leaving Chelsea in the very near future.
God, I hope you're correct.
Next one from Matthew Ferris is he reckons the performance against Kiev was our best of the season. What do you reckon?
I think it was a very good performance. I think that we played very well. I think we controlled the tempo of the game, but we didn't win. I think it's very difficult to call it our best performance when there's a massive blip, and that's not winning a game that we controlled. We're the best team for 70 minutes.
I know that, but it's baby steps at the minute, isn't it? I mean, I agree with you. Chelsea have won some decent games this year. Not very many, but we beat Arsenal. Obviously, the Villa game was a good result. So I don't think it was our best performance of the season, although I was really encouraged to see Chelsea go to a really difficult place and control the game, like you say. Yeah. Could have easily won it with a
but I'd say
clear
should
penalty.
Have won it.
Should have won it, but I reckon a month ago we lose that 2-0.
Yeah, true.
So progress is definitely being made.
Nice to have a clean sheet, another clean sheet.
Although I agree with you that it wasn't our best performance of the season.
Right, Rob. This is an interesting one, Rob. Rob would love Chelsea to sign Jamie Vardy. He thinks his effort would rub off on the rest. Would you?
I admire what Jamie Vardy's done this season. I admire what he's done in his career coming up through the non-league, and he's, there's no doubt he's one of the most informed players probably in Europe right now. I don't think he is at the level Chelsea need. I don't think there's much more to it than that.
No, I agree. I don't think it's a disrespect to say this about Jamie Vardy. We were sniffing around Paul Pogba and Gareth Bale in the summer.
Yeah.
To go to Jamie Vardy is a massitive drop. I rate him. I think he's a good player. Don't talk badly to him or you'll get banged. But no, not for me, not a Chelsea calibre.
No, I can see a lot of people being upset if we were looking at that career.
This is very interesting.
Hang on.
Our friend Saunders Says, a fantastic YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. He's a big West Ham fan. As you know, we're playing West Ham this Saturday. He's got a question for us.
Hi Rory and Charlie. Now, as you know, this Saturday Chelsea are coming to take on us, the mighty West Ham, at Upton Park for what will be the last time the two teams play each other at that ground. Now, there's a lot of history between the two clubs that's happened at that stadium, so what I want to know is, what are the two of yours favourite moments or best moments that's taken place at Upton Park? Cheers, guys.
Right, over to you, Charlie.
My favourite Upton Park memory, well, obviously it's going to be a Chelsea win, and there'll be a few of those. I'm going to go, this isn't someone we talk about a lot on this show, probably for good reason, but Sean Wright-Phillips scored an incredible 2 goals in a big 4-1 win. I think it was about 2007, it was a night game, I was there, Chelsea's end was absolutely mental. Yeah. He was actually playing at the tip of a diamond, and he played so well. And I think it was probably his best performance for Chelsea, and that's definitely my favourite memory.
That's a really good shout. I think my favourite memory from Upton Park, I think it's a beautiful ground. I'm devastated that this is going to be our last jaunt over there.
Definitely.
It's a true football ground, and it really is a shame that it's our last time at visiting. But I think that my favourite moment has to be Frank Lampard. It's always going to revolve Frank Lampard.
Always, yeah.
He was forced to retake a penalty 3 times there, unfairly. It wasn't his fault. And every single time, despite the whole ground booing and being really on his case, every single time just stuck it away. Yeah. Consummate professional. He was wonderful. That was a fantastic moment.
Lampard scoring at Upton Park was always one of the best moments of any season.
And he always did.
He always did. He always did. It must be the team he scored most against.
Yeah.
And
he got his 200th goal against them.
He did. At home. I agree with you, by the way. I think it's really sad it's our last chance to go there. Hopefully we get them in a big cup quarter-final.
Yeah, I agree.
We get to go there again.
Thank you very much for that, Saunders. That Saunders Says, by the way, make sure you check out his YouTube channel. He's fantastic. And yeah, cheers. That's nice of a West Ham fan to give us a chance to reminisce about moments where we spanked them.
I know, he must be an avid watcher of Backpage Blues. Next question. He hasn't really got a Twitter name, but his @ is Hasselbank. So I'm really hoping this is the real Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Yeah. What is your favourite year of supporting Chelsea and why? I mean, I've got an absolute.
That's gone. I'll let you go first.
Well, for about 6 months of it, the glory. I don't think life will ever get better than those few months Di Matteo was Chelsea manager. Yeah. You know, you've got Napoli, you've got Tottenham in the semi-final, you've got Barcelona, you've got Liverpool in the cup final, and there was some game in Munich, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, probably
that was a wonderful
best year of my life. Let alone supporting Chelsea.
I agree, that was fantastic. I'm thinking here, there's a lot of good ones to talk about.
We've been very lucky.
You know, when we won 2 trophies with Vialli, that was a great year.
Yeah.
I think the one I'm going to have to go for. Oh, it's so difficult. I think I'm going to have to go for the season where we won the league and we only lost 1 game away at Manchester City. I think Nicholas Anelka scored. But that year we were so good. Yeah. It was probably the best. I think that was probably the best Premier League team ever.
It was certainly better than the Invincibles, which was before it.
It got way more points.
It did. You know, obviously that was kind of the birth of modern Chelsea. Yeah. That season. So yeah, I think it's a completely fair enough shout. I'll do the last one, Raw.
Go on.
Real FTF. He wants to know: will we make it out of the group stages of the Champions League? And he wants to give Rory some fashion tips.
Rory doesn't need any fashion tips. Clearly.
Look at him.
Clearly. Will we make it out of the group stages? Yes.
Yes.
We've played our hard games. We've got 3 games left. 2 of them are at home, and 1 of them is against the whipping boys of the group. So yeah, we're in really good shape. Really good shape.
Be interesting to see if Chelsea beat Porto to the first Champions League spot. I really hope they do, because otherwise.
Yeah, you always want to finish top.
Yeah, it means for a much easier draw in the last 16. Definitely. But I certainly agree that we're going to finish, in the top 2.
Wonderful. There we have it. There's only one more thing to talk about, and that is a giveaway.
Here we go.
If you would like a mouse mat, this video that you're currently watching needs to get 1,000 likes and 500 comments. It just didn't make it last time. So your like could make all the difference. If you do, I will give this away to somebody who comments on the video. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, we are the champions, they are not.